All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Wa Rakakudash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect throughout the four corners of this whole entire earth, no matter where, whom they may be or what they may look like. To the rest of the church who believe as well, that includes you few women out there. All right? And to the dead in Yahweh Shai also. And the water to Yahweh Shai, because without him enduring and going to that cross for the nation of Israel, none of this would even be possible, period, point blank. Let's go to Sirach 27 and I think I said 23. Because you have a lot of people, man, in this society, they're low life. They got the spirit of Satan on them. And really, you know, this world is damn near an obstacle for the elect of the Most High. This is pretty much our battleground, so to speak, to show ourselves worthy for the kingdom of the Most High. Like right now, there's a chariot gleaming right in front of us, and there's another one gleaming right over us, man. Where this building is, we can't see it right now, but the Lord is with us. So regardless of how many people hate us and despise us or love us, whatever, all that matters is we serve the Most High, and anyone who's against that, you'll have to answer to that one day.
That's right.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 23. When thou art present, he will speak sweetly and will admire thy words. But at the least, he will writhe his mouth and slander thy sayings.
And people are like that with us. They might hear about us teaching, and then when we're not around, he doing what? Oh, that nigga tripping. That nigga weird, man.
Yeah.
And then when he see you, oh, what up, man? Yeah, I heard about you out there, man. Stay strong, brother. You know? But people are two-faced out here.
That's right.
They're one way around others, then they're another way around you. The scriptures is telling you about people like that, man. You got to watch out for people. And that's the world we live in today. A dog-eat-dog world, all right? You put a whole bunch of snakes among each other and throw a rat in there. Watch what they do to each other to get to that rat, man.
That's right.
All right? Go ahead.
I have hated many things, but nothing like him, for the Lord will hate him. Whoso casteth a stone on high casteth it his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds.
Hey, man, all you two-faced people out there who claim to believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, but then when you're around other people, you act as if none of that matters. You act as if you didn't hear about this truth when a plate of pork chops is in front of you, man. You want to eat it. You hungry, but you act as if you're starving and you can't afford your own meal. What's so hard about saying, okay, I'm going to put the pork away? There's substitutes out there. Out of all the foods in the world, pork is the one food that has substitutes. You got turkey bacon, man.
Yep.
What the hell wrong with you, Jake? And turkey bacon is good. All right?
That's right.
Go ahead.
And whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein.
You're going to fall in your own traps, man. So all you people who afflict the man of the Lord, one way or another, you're going to fall into your own trap. You can be two-faced, or you can just up front hate us, man. All right? But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai hates that thing, man, and we do too.
That's
all
right.
Go ahead.
And he that setteth a trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh.
Keep on. What verse you on?
That's 27.
Keep on.
Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie and wait for them.
So people who mock us and come against us is because they're proud, man. They're full of pride.
That's right.
That's why they come against us. But the day of vengeance is upon them. We're in a time where a lot of things are going to happen, okay? It's going to be like a scary movie, and then in the process of this scary movie, you're going to see people delivered out of it. And it's going to blow people's minds because they're going to think, you know, well, I saw this in Hollywood or I heard people say stuff like this, but to actually see it, it's going to be crazy, man.
That's right.
So we have to be delivered from wicked people, because we understand there are people in this world, they claim to love you and really they want to see your downfall, man.
That's right.
They want you back in the world. They want you doing what they're doing because they're miserable, man. And the fact that they see you've changed and you have a different spirit about yourself, they want to bring you down. Okay? Go ahead.
Mockery and reproach are from the proud, but vengeance as a lion shall lie in wait for them.
That's right.
They that rejoice at the fall of the righteous.
And that's the point right there, you know. I wanted him to read through all that because there's some good points.
That's right.
But this is the main point that I want. You know, you have a lot of people who want to see our downfall. They want to see us off these streets teaching. There's women out there who the men of the Lord have dealt with in the past, and they think evil of you or think evil of us.
That's right.
Want to see something bad happen to you for whatever reason.
That's right.
Okay? There's plenty of people who would love to see the fall of the righteous, who would rejoice at that, man. Read that again.
They that rejoice at the fall of the righteous shall be taken in the snare.
That's right. So you're going to fall into your own trap. You're going to realize this whole time you were setting yourself up for destruction, trying to be crafty towards others, more so the men of the Lord, trying to find ways to get us off the street, find ways to get us back in the world, find ways to try to make us, you know, put the Bible down and pick up Buddhism or whatever religion's out there.
That's right.
Plenty of deceptive ways can be given unto us, but you have to be strong and grounded in this truth and know that, look, with all the craftiness, all the two-face and evil out in this world, why in the hell would you even want to step foot back in the world even for a second?
Wake them up.
It's bad out here. It's bad out here, man. Seriously. Go ahead.
And anguish shall consume them before they die. Malice and wrath, even these are abominations, and the sinful man shall have them both.
That's right. Let's get Psalm 69:5. So all enemies of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, you're going to have your day. You're going to have your moment. By the fact that, you know, you might not even know that we teach, but you might afflict us in our day-to-day life, for whatever reason. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua sees what you're doing, and he's going to get you for that because he's jealous over his spiritual women, man.
That's right.
Anytime that we get offended, he sees that. And that's going to be a penalty against your head on top of all the other sins you done did.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
This is the 69th chapter of Psalms, verse 5. O God, thou knowest my foolishness, and my sins are not hid from thee.
So none of our sins are hid from the Most High. So how are you going to try to come against the man of the Lord and act as if your sins are hid from the Most High? You got to be crazy, out of your mind, man. You can be in traffic and you can cut us off in the street. That's an offense against the Most High.
That's right.
That sin is not hid in the eyes of the Lord. But then you have even bigger sins, like you committing adultery or you plotting on a man in wickedness to take him down, overthrow him. The Most High sees you, man. And this is the society we live in today. People can really come off as sincere, but they have a what's called an ulterior motive, man.
Yeah.
Plotting against you to bring you down for whatever reason. So people, you know, come in many different forms in terms of those out in the world who are opposed to this truth.
That's right.
Their sins are not hid. We can't take matters, well, we could, but it wouldn't be smart to take matters into our own hand and judge people. We got to wait on the Lord, okay? Because this is Esau's world. Esau's been blessed with the sword, so we can't win with Esau's blessing. Our blessing is the covenant of the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Not getting carnal with Esau. Carnality is the last result. And Jake will put you there, man. Jake will have you thinking, you know, I don't know how much longer I could be calm and collected, man. I feel like, you know, uppercutting this nigga, man.
That's right.
You know, Jake will put you there. But you got to remember, their sins aren't hid at the end of the day, man. There's going to be a day where they got to be judged. All right, go ahead.
Let not them that wait on thee, O Lord God of hosts, be ashamed for my sake. Let not those that seek thee be confounded, O for my sake, O God of Israel.
All right, now let's jump back to where you was earlier in Sirach 27. And then touch down on 12. And then take it to
27
about
to 12.
yeah, then it take it to about 13.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 27, verse 12. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding.
Read that again, man. This is important to all you men out here in the truth or who claim to be in the truth. But really, when you out and about, you constantly around niggas, man. You better watch out. All right? The Most High will get you for that, man. You got to watch what family you around. You really got to be around men of the Lord. Period. At the end of the day. Go ahead.
If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but continually...
Observe the times. What does that mean? You see how wicked this society is, man? Observe the time. Realize what's around you. Do you not realize how evil this place is? I was just reading, there was a situation that happened years ago. I don't know if both of the boys were Edomites or what, but it was over a video game. I guess,
you seen about got hit, right? But they wasn't gonna stop for him.
I guess he had loaned the video game to his little buddy, and I guess his buddy lost it or something, and he couldn't afford to pay for it, so he didn't return it. So he got mad, went to the guy's house, had a saw, I believe, in his hand, went over there, raped him, and it pretty much sawed him in half, man. And it just let him bleed to death, let him die in agony over a video game. Observe the times that we in, man. You can even go to Google. I got it written on paper somewhere, what to look up to find it. But it shows you in the images how brutal the situation was, man. You got dude's legs dismembered, blood under the legs, blood under the top half of his corpse over a video game. These things are really happening. You're not going to see Esau promote these things in his media.
That's right.
This world is wicked. This world is evil. So when you turn from this wicked place, you got to remember you become a prey. Those who you are around, Satan can use them to try to destroy you, man. And it's not even personal. It's business. It's just business, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
Wake them up. Again. If thou be among the indiscreet, observe the time, but be continually among men of understanding.
Keep going.
The discourse of fools is irksome, and their sport is in the wantonness of sin.
So when you talk to these foolish ass people, it irks your nerves, man.
Wake them up.
That shit make you want to get carnal. So what is the point of being around people void of understanding when all you're doing is being yourself, speaking the law, statutes, and the commandments?
That's
it's
right.
just natural. And then they're looking at you like you got 3 heads on your shoulder, man. And all you're doing is saying things that make sense. But to them, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up. There's more than one truth. How do you know that's the way? To say, you know, having a household that's in order. What the fuck is wrong with you to not want that?
That's right.
To have a world where if your brother has a block of gold sitting out, you leave it there, because if it was you and you lost some gold and then you come back, you be like, damn, it's still there. How you gonna feel? You gonna feel good.
That's right.
Why? Because somebody was following the laws of the Most High. You know? You knew it was your brother's and you left it there. You could have been like, oh, well, he don't know that I know. I'm just gonna assume it's anybody's and I'm gonna take it. No, man. A man of integrity knows the Most High is gonna weigh out your emotions within, man.
That's right.
You can't deceive the Most High. You can deceive your buddies. You can deceive those who you claim to be brothers to, but you can't deceive the Most High, man. And as everybody knows, treat others how you want to be treated. You can't do that with fools.
That's right.
They don't understand common courtesy, man. They want to critique everything that you're doing secretly so they can overthrow you later on, man. And that's how they move. Then you got few far in between who are really about the truth, who love talking about the truth.
Wake them up.
Then you got those, when you talk about the truth, it's like, oh, man, he always want to talk about chariots. He always want to talk about King David ruling and Solomon. He always want to talk about concubines.
How the Israelites are the best, and
Yeah, how we the best.
that Esau is devil, like.
Yeah, and it'd be the same guy out here holding the sign, man. Acting like he's with it. Acting, man. All right? Go ahead. Read that again.
The discourse of fools is irksome, and their sport is in the wantonness of sin.
Now let's hit Matthew 12 and 36. So, they see sin as a sport. Just like how you shoot a hoop, man, and you having fun playing a sport. That's how people do sin. It's like a sport to them. It's fun. We exercising. We just warming up. What I just did, me eating that pork chop sandwich, you ain't seen nothing yet. Watch what I'm about to do tomorrow, man. People see sin as a sport, and they want to one-up the next person who's doing the same thing in wickedness. Oh, he out here having sex with niggas' women? Shit, I'm gonna up that by 3 extra women.
Let me be extra wicked.
Yeah, let me be extra wicked. He out here trying to get rich off selling drugs to our people. Well, shit, I'm gonna do it better than him. In fact, shit, I'm gonna be the plug. I'm gonna be the, like our people want to take it to the next step in wickedness, but when it comes to doing the right thing, everybody want to act stupid.
That's right.
How do you know that Bible's the truth? Are you stupid, man? Listen to the moral value. Listen to the moral compass of the scriptures, and you tell me why that alone ain't enough to believe outside of prophecies, things that have been said before they happen.
That's what I was just about. If it's been written all these so many years and millennia ago, but the time now is matching up with exactly what the book says, you have to be stupid to not believe it.
You have to be, man.
Because if it's not exactly lining up to the prophecy is telling you to your face and you don't believe it, you're a fool or you have a learning disorder, whichever one.
And that's why the scripture just said how the discourse with a fool is irksome. It irks your nerves, man. It make you want to ball up your fists, and I don't even want to say the rest.
I got it when you ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
So every idle word that a man speak,
That's right.
there's gonna be a time when you're gonna be judged. It might be something you thought was small, man. An angel or however it may work, the Most High himself open his hand and a hologram show that very moment where you said something. Or he can actually put it where you're actually reliving that moment at that time he's saying it to you. So it becomes real and you feel what you said and when you said it and how you were feeling and what you meant by it. And you're going to be condemned.
That oh shit moment.
Yeah, that oh shit moment, man. And then he can send you back in a body that's totally deformed, man. Make you born with no arms, no legs. You got people who believe in reincarnation. They think they might come back as a tree.
Goofy as shit.
Or, some dumb shit. That's dumb, man. No, man. The Most High going to bring you back as a person again. But he's going to judge you in that body.
That's
That's why the scriptures tell you, hey, don't fear what man can do to you. Fear what the Most High can do to you, who can judge your body, all right? And your spiritual part and your carnal body, man.
That's
because
right.
your spirit's in your body. So when your body's suffering, guess what your spirit's doing? It's in hell suffering with it. Because it can't escape it, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
Gosh damn, man. So there's nothing that people can do to make us feel like maybe this ain't the truth. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this, man. It's a beautiful thing that you people look at us and you just see us as average guys. You just walk by, drive by consistently,
Yep.
and act as if we ain't here. That's cool with me, man. Because when an underdog makes it to the top, those be the best kind of movies, man. You see the whole process that it took for him to get there. Then he's sitting on a throne, having feasts with women bowing at his feet, man. You're going to respect that guy. You're going to be like, damn, that dude right there, yeah, he done started from the bottom, man.
That's right.
That's a true dude right there. He wasn't just handed that. He had to earn that shit. You better respect that boy right there, man.
Hey.
All right? Let's get Luke 10 and 16. Yeah. I wanted to speak on the chariots, man, but I didn't,
My fault.
Well,
It was just my
we'll
thing.
We'll
because
see
of
what
that.
the Spirit do.
It was just because of
Yeah,
that.
go on ahead and explain your situation, man.
Before we came out to go ahead and teach, I was gonna pick up something because we stay in the Midwest and it gets cool. It's actually been a lot milder as far as how cool it's been for the past few days or so. But I wanted to get some heat warmers for me and my brother, so when our hands can stay warm when we going through the scripture or whatever. But 5 o'clock traffic rush, a bunch of people in there. I don't know what they're getting, food for the family, could be whatever. I have one thing, and I'm standing in line. And we're standing in line with one thing, and 18 different people in different areas or different counters are getting ready to check out. You see me with my one thing. They ignored the common courtesy of, he has one thing, let me go ahead and let him buy so he can scan and go on about his way. That didn't happen. They all looked. Man, fuck this nigga, man. I need to get my shit for me. I don't care about nothing he got to do. Fuck his one thing. Excuse my language. It's not even excuse me though, but when something like that happens, it just makes you remember that the world is not shit and the people that in it ain't shit.
That's right.
Yeah.
Hold that since you just said that. Let's get Ephesians 6 and 10. See, we're in a society, man, where it's bigger than, you know, the physical vessel that's in front of you. There's literal spirits on these people. So what's considered to be common courtesy to someone with a moral compass, so to speak,
Yeah.
to someone else, they're not on that level. They're on a lower level. They're lesser than you. So their intellect is really at a low level. So they're not going to process things the way you do. Or they have processed it, but they're so much of an asshole,
That's right.
it doesn't affect them. They're going to go on ahead and go about how they feel. Forget what was going to, benefit the whole situation. It's about me. Me, and me.
That's right.
And that's why Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua also has to come back soon. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Be strong in the Lord. We got to be patient. We got to hold on. Don't let these people get under your skin to the point, now you leaving in cuffs.
That's right.
You arrived in your vehicle or your bicycle or however you showed up somewhere, you're leaving in cuffs. Go ahead.
Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
And how do you put on the armor of the Most High? You apply these scriptures.
That's right.
You understand that Satan is working on these people. So when you think like that, you got to observe and say, damn, this is deeper than just, it being a personal situation against me. Satan's out here attacking. He knows who you are, but he's doing the same thing to other brothers too.
That's right.
Okay? Because this movie, I'm telling you, Satan already got everybody else. So I don't need them. I want you. Imagine having all these different women, but there's still those certain women out there you don't have. So in your mind, it's like, shoot, I know I got all these different women, but I ain't got them though. So you go out of your way trying to get them as if you ain't got enough anyway. Well, Satan, he pretty much going around trying to snatch up the most high women.
That's right.
To see if you about him or if you a hoe,
Wake them up.
so to speak, man. So he's looking at it like this. You in the truth. He a bug out. You believe in Yahweh Shai. He believes in Muhammad. I don't care about this guy. He's done.
It's a wrap.
I want to see you destroyed. Just because I was set up to be that way and I'm competitive. I just want to see that I can do it.
That's right.
Because Satan don't know if you're going to follow the truth or not. And what proves that is how he tempted Job. He actually thought that he could tempt Job to sin against the Lord. And Job did not sin against the Lord. So Satan don't know if you're going to follow the truth or not. He don't know. So he sure is trying to.
Yep.
All right? Go ahead.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
And that's really starting off with them elites. How they be putting spells on people just through media.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be a ritual where someone has candles lit and a body, sitting on the floor and people around them kneel to the ground praying about the
Weird shit.
doing weird stuff, man. No, Satan can just throw something on the media that looks totally innocent and put a spell on you, man. Show you a bunch of wickedness and have it looking innocent, have it looking good. Esau put a damn a breakfast sandwich on the TV screen, glaze it up and shit. have the dough looking all perfectly baked. You looking at it like, man, you know, you wicked as hell. You know, you hungry like shit. That shit look good as hell. Esau using witchcraft to make wickedness look like that shit great, man.
That's right.
Because we fighting against high-level demons. There's actually demons who prey on us, man. They actually pray in hopes that Satan can get us, remove us however way possible. But the Most High has us out here because he said here in these last days, his teachers will not be removed anymore.
Nope.
Okay? So this word has to get out because this is it. It's not going to happen again after this. This is it. So the Most High is not just going to allow his men to be martyred and every last one of us dropping like flies, and then this society just goes on, man.
No.
Those days are done, man. Those days are gone. All right? Go ahead.
Whereof take unto you the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand.
And how we know that it's the evil day? We read earlier about observing the time. So if you observe the time, you realize this is the evil day. We are in some evil times, man. Very, very evil times.
They glorify the most ridiculous things. Like, first off, just as you said, the media. If a lesbian, which is against what the Most High is, it ain't woman and woman, it's woman and man. If she can host a TV show for not just a month or so, if the chick has been on TV for 10 years or more straight, and she's getting awards for being a dyke, this world is bugged out. It's true. These are the last times.
That's right. If everybody right now, let's say you exclude the men of the Lord and the great multitude. The Lord just takes us out the earth. Everybody else just turns homosexual and lesbian. How long do you think it's going to take before extinction of humanity? That's what's going to happen. So there's plenty of reasons why that shit is wicked. Plenty of reasons. People wouldn't exist no more. You wouldn't even be able to fulfill your lust no more because you'd be extinct. Y'all are some idiots, man, to be looking at the same sex.
Wake them up.
And to be sexually attracted to something that, you know, has the same DNA structure as you. So it's almost like, you know, you hugging on yourself. It's weird, man. But your body completely shows you it needs an opposite attraction. It needs an X and an O, man.
That's right.
Okay? You need a hot dog and a donut.
Wake them up!
It's just weird, man. It's strange to me. It just shows you going to that scripture, man. We're wrestling against demonic energies, man. Heavily demonic energies. That's why Esau got that CERN. It's a huge ass portal that Esau is using to pretty much bring demons into the world because they're trying to further the New World Order. Okay? So things are happening, man.
That's right.
You got that 2 Corinthians 10 and 4? I don't know if I told you that yet.
No, I get that.
All right, cool.
2 Corinthians 4.
10 and 4.
Oh, 10 and 4. See?
Yeah.
This
Hey,
the
man,
book
the
that's
angels got us, man.
Man,
See, you gotta have faith, man. See, a lot of people might look at us like we crazy. No, you crazy to come into this truth, see certain miracles and leave. You crazy then.
You should be scared shitless. This just goes back to what we were just talking about, how we can't be carnal, because let's say that somebody, like you said, if you'd have been carnal, whoever would have been carnal, you go somewhere, get carnal, and you leave your cups. Now, a person would have took an ass whooping. But that is nothing compared to the ass whooping that the Most High can deliver. Whether it's somebody that's messing with these men, or whether somebody that's just doing iniquitous shit.
Mm-hmm. That's right, man.
Nothing like the might of the Most High.
That's right.
Go ahead, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're fine. 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. And then we might shift on the topic or whatever.
Go ahead.
This the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
So through these scriptures that we bring out, we're actually bringing down lies, man. Lies that have been on our people for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, man.
That's right.
We're going against a system that has been dominant for a very, very, very long time. And in a very short time, you're watching the structure of this society collapse right in front of your eyes, man. Because of the words that we're bringing out.
That's right.
Which is going to lead to, you know, as the world will call UFOs, to deliver the elect, because it's going to get so bad down here that if they didn't, we'd all be affected by what's to come. And there wouldn't be no mankind left. Everybody would become cyborgs because Esau trying to put a chip in everyone or just take you off the earth, man.
That's right.
So we're wrestling against very high forces spiritually, and if you being carnal, you can have a Uzi or a Tech 9. Esau drop an atom bomb on
That's
your ass,
right.
man. And he ain't even got to go nuclear. All right? Esau can pull out a microwave gun. You be in your house, sleep, he'll cook your ass inside out, man. All right? Esau got technology. You might be running because of a heat-seeking device. He can see your whole whereabouts.
That's right.
Through heat technology, through a thermo heat technology, whatever you call that shit, man. And you thinking you hiding out. Esau got something that go through the wall, man. And knock your noodles out. And you want to get carnal. At the end of the day, that's Esau's blessing. All these little gadgets that they have is Esau's blessing. The Most High is setting them up so we can have fun whooping their ass with ease, man. It's like, I'm going to give you all this. I'm still going to whoop your ass, man.
Wake him up.
Imagine a guy like about to whoop somebody ass. You're like, look, man, take this stick, bro. Matter of fact, take all this, man. I'm about to beat your ass still. Take everything. I'm going to give you, here, you can have all this, man. Watch what I'm about to do to you, though. Esau got it right now. But the Most High going whoop Esau ass,
I
man.
can't wait till that day. I'm gonna give a motherfucking gun, stick, sword, whatever. Do you need a count before I start? No, sir. Okay, here it comes.
Well, we don't know what we're gonna do in
Yeah.
the days, man.
Yeah,
Through
let
the
me not
Spirit.
say it. I can hope. That's what I let me
Because
say. I'll hope.
Peter didn't believe he was gonna deny the Lord 3 times.
But
And he was confident that he wouldn't. And he loved the Lord sincerely.
yeah,
And he denied the Lord 3 times. So, you know, we can only hope and assume that we're going to do something. We don't know anything.
let me put it. Yeah, let me bring that back. I'll just say I will. I'm hoping to.
What scripture was that you were just on?
That was
The
2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
Yeah, let's pull that out again.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds.
So now let's get Matthew's. Let's hit Matthew's again. Matthew's 12 and 43. See, when you come into this truth, you got to understand, man. You got to hold on for dear life because you had demons on you in the world, but the process of coming into the truth, and then, you know, these spiritual forces fight against you and they win, and you go back into the world. The demons are worse when you go back into the world the second time around. That's why the Most High can turn a man who was in the world an adulterer to come into the truth, then go back into the world, and he's getting popped. You know, the Most High can do that. He can put them demons on you where they take you over, man.
Wake them up.
Okay, and really have you doing the most foulest things you can think of, man, because of them demons, man. This is a spiritual war we in. You can punch, you can kick, you can throw as many rocks, have as many guns, and how much ammunition you can add up with your boys, man. You can't fight against spiritual forces.
That's right.
That's like trying to fight against the air, man. The air pushing against you, you pull out a Uzi. The air is pushing you back. Like you ain't doing nothing, man. We in a spiritual fight. Go ahead.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 43. When the unclean spirit is gone out of a man, he walketh through dry places, seeking rest, and findeth none.
See, so when that spirit's on you in the world, you come into the truth. That spirit leaves you, man.
That's right.
But you know what? He's looking for another vessel to dwell in. Go ahead.
Then he saith, I will return into my house from whence I came out.
And what's that house? That nigga that came into the truth and went back into the world.
That's right.
Oh, shit, I got kicked out that house. Shit, I'm going right back in that house. Yeah, I was shy, ain't in that motherfucker no more. Shit, I'm about to step right back up in that bad boy. And you know what them demons is gonna do, man? They gonna slap hands and throw a party inside your vessel, man, and turn you out into a mass adulterer, man.
Wake 'em
You
up.
living it up. Or you popping men's wives all day long, feeling good, feeling great. And you wake up one day and your rod turned into a mushroom, man. the Most High just really just break you down, man. Have you in tears, balling up because you were living a certain way. You thought you were good, but the Most High made it where your lust was for committing adultery, just to bring you down to a horrible downfall, man.
Wake 'em up.
And you'll never use that rod ever again. End of story, man. And this is what happens when you niggas ain't drinking on Sophia's breast milk. Sophia is I believe it's the Greek way of saying wisdom. So wisdom is a female. You gotta have that breast milk. You gotta have basic knowledge and understanding, all right, to understand that, look, what you're involved in, this ain't physical. Floyd Mayweather is a good boxer. He's a physical fighter. He fight against a demon, that nigga gonna jump in the closet, man. If the Most High manifesting him a demon, Floyd Mayweather gonna hop in the closet, man. He ain't gonna be talking about having no losses. A spiritual warfare is a whole different battle, man. The Most High may open your eyes to see certain things that others ain't seen. You gotta really be prepared for these things, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because this battle that we're involved in, this is so much heavier than what our eyes can see, man. Our realm is actually more fake than the realm that we don't see. Okay? The spiritual realm is far more real than this clay here, man.
That's right.
Okay? We're the movie. We're the ones being observed and watched. All right? What you got?
And when he is come, he findeth it empty, swept, and garnished. Then goeth he and taketh with himself.
Swept and garnished. So imagine seeing a house that you used to live in, ain't nobody around. I mean, the house totally empty. Everything out that mug, man. Ain't no microwave, fridge gone, the couch, everything gone. It's garnished, man. It's totally empty. So that means, well, shoot. That's the case. I can move right back in here then. That's what them demons do. So when he come back in, you know what he's gonna do? Fellas, come on. Go ahead.
So then goeth he and taketh with him 7 other spirits more wicked than himself, and they enter and dwell there. And the last state of that man is worse than the first. You ain't like Salakia. Is worse than the first, even so shall it be also unto his wicked generation.
So, you know, dealing with people in the world, you know, that's one thing. You know, there's spirits on these people, but the biggest fight is to make sure that you don't fall out the truth and you don't make dumb decisions that can get you kicked out for good, man. The Most High just leave you out here, man. The Most High have you waking up, and for some reason you just don't care about the truth no more. And in your mind, it's not a big deal, but the Most High just destroyed you, man. Because maybe you did something, or you was holding a grudge, or you were, you know, being secretive about, you know, committing adultery and being a nigga, and the Most High just has it to where he just removes you. Well, you're going to be worse off going back into the world now. You might be a gangbanger, coming to the truth, you go back into the world, you get murdered from your old enemies, from when you was gangbanging.
That oh shit moment.
Yeah, that oh shit moment. That, yeah, got you moment. Caught up to you, man. You know, like in them horror films, they be running. They could run for miles, man. They had a tree. They take a breather. They look up, the killer right there in front of them.
That motherfucker didn't even run. Then they'll walk the whole way.
He walked the whole time like, I'm gonna play with this guy. You know what that's saying? That's showing you within the movies how those like killers like Jason are spiritual killers, man. That's how he can teleport. He'll be behind you, you turn around, and then he in front of you. You run into him. That's a spiritual force. So that's an example of why you need to have the armor of the Most High, man. Okay, this physical realm ain't shit. The people that have these spirits controlling them, that ain't who you should be worried about. You gotta understand, those spirits on that person want you, man. They want you back. Satan want his old hoe back that he thought was his, that really belonged to the Most High.
That's right.
Okay? The elect were some of Satan's best women.
I don't doubt it.
You know why I say that? Because when we were back in the world giving our gratitude to the things of this world, we did it good. We put time into it. You come into the truth, not very many brothers actually want to study and do what it takes to serve the Most High. But when they were serving Satan, oh, they were going hard. I'm talking about to the fullest. You know what I'm saying?
Let me find out what this married bitch like that her husband ain't doing. Or let me find out what I need to put in to mix up this coke to make this crack more potent. Like, nigga.
Yeah. Like, hey, man, I know you want to steal this nigga TV, but look, I'll show you how to steal this nigga a whole house, bro. You feel like these niggas is wicked. Another, I don't know if that's a chariot or an airplane over there. Not to get thrown off the lesson, it might be a plane, I can't tell. But anyway,
Yeah.
you know, Jake wicked, man, and they got them demons on them. Satan got them. So we got to fight for our souls, man.
That's
Our
right.
souls is on the line. Satan gonna find different ways to nitpick. But hey, remember, this is a spiritual battle. This is a war for your mind, man. A spiritual war really deals more with the spirit for your mind, man. Satan wants to break you mentally.
Every day, if you're a brother in the truth, you should have that concern. You should want to wake up with that zeal and pray that it doesn't get taken from
That's
you.
right, man. And sometimes the Lord will turn your fire down just to humble you, just to remind you, look, you ain't in this truth because of yourself. You in this truth because I put that spirit on you.
That's
So
right.
the Most High will turn your fire down to humble you, man.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead.
While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without desiring to speak with him.
Now let's get at Mark 4 and 16. You know, the spirit ain't gonna lead to the chariots tonight, although, you know, it would have been beautiful. But hey, it's all right, man. Because, you know, having this lesson about, you know, spiritual battle and how demons are actually in this world hopping on people, man. And when they see you, they react, they respond because they know you. And it makes that person respond or be a certain way towards you or knows how to get to you. You know, you got to be more thick-skinned, man. You know, if you got a cup of water and you drop it and it spill everywhere, you can either react by getting mad, fuck, sick of this shit, man. That spiritual power, that shit. I could have prevented that from, you know. Or you could just be like, man, fuck it. You know, just take a little time, clean the shit up. It's some bullshit, but whatever. This is a mental war, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be strong-minded when dealing with things in this society. Because all it takes is the wrong response
That's
for
right.
Satan to have the upper hand. Go ahead.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 4, verse 16. And these are they likewise, which are sown on stony ground.
I like bringing this scripture out a lot. Go ahead.
Who when they have heard the word immediately receive it with gladness.
Oh, man. I could have multiple wives. I knew it. I knew I could never be faithful to my wife. I knew there was something about me. Because I used to, like, you know what I'm saying, feel bad because I like dealing with multiple women and shit. And then you said I could have many wives. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. I'm an Israelite. Jake go crazy, man. Jake excited, man, because you done told him the good news. Yeah, you a great people, man. Oh shoot, I kind of felt like I was a king, bro. You know, Jake get the feeling it, man. But then if you walk in the truth and he's seeing that, damn, people ain't really trying to really fuck with me no more. Or damn, you know, women ain't really hollering like they used to.
Always one. No matter what day it is, it's always one asshole.
Yeah, always. It's a spiritual battle. For whatever reason, the spirit hopped on that nigga to do that, man. And it's just all to tempt you and to anger you. And we're people. We gonna get mad, man.
Yeah, can't help that.
Shit, I remember when I first was coming out here, boy, I was fired up, man. I used to yell at the top of my lungs about how the Lord was gonna destroy this place, man. Because I came into this truth angry. I still am angry.
Shit, me too. I don't know when that's supposed to stop.
But now, I'm more seasoned, man. The Most High got it to where, because when Yahweh Shai was here, you got to think how he moved and what he was going through, man. He wasn't out here hitting niggas with haymakers, man.
Easily could have.
And he easily could have. Could have just been like, you know what, man, I can't take this no more. And just hit a nigga with a haymaker, pieced him up, you know, or anything, but he just took it. He took it on the chin. So who are we to think everything has to have some kind of negative response, man? Just because of your pride or your ego. And really, that's another thing.
Yeah.
All of that shit is pride at the end of the day.
It really is.
You know, a lot of Jake out there who can't stay out of situations, you always in fights and arguments all the goddamn time, is pride. So you got to cut that shit out, man.
Now, what he's not saying that if it's a difference between a pride and aggression. Now, if a person just won't get it and they actually physically aggress towards you, put their hands on you, we're not saying just take an ass whooping. That would be stupid.
Well, in the name of Jesus Christ, take that ass whooping. But Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua ain't playing that.
Yeah.
You stand up for yourself. But
Yeah.
that worldly Western Christian doctrine,
Yeah.
you can take that ass whooping all you want. But we're not saying if you run up on us like he was saying, man, we're not just gonna let him hit you, brother.
Yeah.
Let him hit you.
That shit ain't gonna go.
Have
That
faith.
shit ain't gonna
Have
fly.
faith, brother. No, man. I mean, you got to be smart. You know, you got some real idiots in this truth too, man. Who, you know, I don't want to say idiots in this truth. That's disrespectful. You have brothers that they have a lot to learn in this truth when it comes to what you're really involved in, the situation that you're really in right now, how spiritual this battle is that we're in right now.
That's right.
How we're going against things we can't see. Let's hit Ecclesiastes 1:18. And this is one of the bitter things about the truth that Jake got to realize, man. Yeah, get the feeling good because you're an Israelite. You get to, you know, say certain things against the so-called white man, and you don't got to let women rule over you no more. You feeling all high and mighty. But what about when you're catching hell? What about when your car breaks down?
That's right.
What about when you lose your job, man?
That's right.
Or what about, you know, you go home, you open up your cabinet, you ain't got no food in your cabinet, and your check then came late for some reason. They usually put it on your card on this day. A system error happened, you don't get your money on time. You're hungry. You gonna get mad at the Lord? This how you gonna treat me? I go out there on the highways and byways, my cabinet empty. Like what you? Hey man, Jake will wig out, man.
Yeah.
You gotta watch it because Satan's trying to break you down, man. That's what Satan want to do. Go ahead.
This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
So a guy who everything is funny to him, man. Everything's a joke. He ain't got no wisdom. Because the scriptures just said the more you increase in this wisdom, the more serious you're going to get. It's not saying you're not going to have a sense of humor. You're not going to laugh, ha ha, he he, you know? But you see things for what it is now. You see, damn, I'm fighting against spirits, man. Damn, our women are totally gone. The Most High really, like, did a number on us, man. He's still beating our ass, man. Like, he wasn't playing because we still hurting right now.
That's right.
Because if it was our will, shit, we would have been back in our power. We would have been back on top already. But the Most High, like, nope, I'm going to hold you down there a little longer. You're going to feel this, man. You're going to feel how you made me feel. You got to understand what we involved in, man. We're in a relationship that's being basically reconnected. This is a love story, man. The Most High had his woman turned to a hoe, and he divorced her, man. And started, you know, letting other men have their way with her. And there's been times he took her back. She kept wanting to be a slut.
That's right.
Okay?
This ain't just one time.
It's not just one time. Man, Jeremiah 3:1.
I was just about to say.
Jeremiah 3:1, please. Now we getting on something else.
My fault.
No, it's not your fault, man. It's the spirit. Quit apologizing all the time, brother.
Bro, I'm just trying to make that. I know we trying to, when we
Quit with
usually
that.
get to the lesson, we usually stick to the lesson.
Quit with that
But-
apologetic spirit, man. You all right, man.
All right.
You good.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 1. They say, if a man put away his wife, and she go from him, and become another man's, shall he return unto her again?
According to the law, no, man, you're supposed to just let her go. She defiled now, and it just came out. Not it just came out. It was brought up again because it came out like a year ago. How when women have sex with a man, their sperm stays in their DNA. The sperm will swim behind their eye. They just sit there. The sperm will go to their spinal cord. Just different little sperm cells from all the different men that they done slept with, even if he don't come in her. Okay? Somehow the DNA has it to where once the penile structure penetrates the woman's vaginal area, okay, because you're I'm not trying to get off sexual, I'm trying to talk without being blunt about it, because you got sensitive ears out there.
Yeah.
But when a man has an erection, a little bit of fluid comes out your erection a little bit. And that's to kind of help lubricate the inside of your rod too, so the inside of your rod ain't catching a freaking burn, man.
That's right.
But within some of that liquidy, that tiny liquidy stuff that comes out when a man's aroused, there could be sperm within that. So even if he doesn't orgasm within that woman, his sperm can still transfer from him unto her, and it just be inside of her, man, for the rest of her life. That's why another situation came out. An old lady, when she died, they ran an autopsy on her body. She'd been married to the man like damn near all her life.
Yep.
But they found another man's DNA inside of her. So she either committed adultery, okay, or it was the man before him and his sperm was still there.
Wake him up.
So this is how deep the Most High is showing you, like, man, look, you committed adultery against me. Imagine your woman committing adultery against you. You're not going to want that broad back, especially in the ancient world, because we didn't chase women like we do now. We were in our authority, man. Men were men.
If she
Now,
would've cheated, they'd have buried her ass in the ground and we'd have stoned her.
oh, man, I'm telling you, man. You can't tell a man how to kill his wife in the act of adultery either, because the Bible's not necessarily specific. It says, she and the man she did it with supposed to be put to death. It didn't say, oh, that's too brutal. I didn't say put her to death like that. No, put her to death. So if she was to be buried or whatever the case may be, that would be the man's way of going about it. If that's what he did, that's what he did. And that's the terror of the Lord. All right? Go ahead.
Shall not that land be greatly polluted? But thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. Yet return again to me, saith the Lord.
And them many lovers are the different nations, the different idols that we done serve.
That's right.
Instead of serving the Most High, you go on to them. Imagine having a freaking low-life biatch. Okay, you done paid her car note, you pay her light bill, you pay everything the bitch got. And then here she is, creeping with some other nigga, and he giving her money. And really the money that you were giving her was going towards purses and shoes. His money was going towards the bills. So it's like, okay, now you want to play both sides of the fence because you can get a reward from Esau, and here I am giving you this and giving you that, and then you can go to these nations, they give you this and give you that. Okay, cool. When you get hurt, don't come running back to me.
That's right.
That's symbolic to Israel wanting to pray to the Most High. Please, Lord, get us out of this situation.
That's the first thing. First thing.
Because here you are, you heartbroken. The nigga done broke your heart. Now you want to run back to your man. Israel done did that repeatedly. We done messed up. We run back to the Lord again. We do some more fuckery. We run back to the Lord again. Everybody in Israel.
I'm telling you, niggas, Jake better be glad that the Most High ain't like, bruh. If every dude, every Jake, at least some Jake, have had to have this conversation. Lord, I promise you, if you get me out of this, I won't do this shit no more. I'll do this every day. I'll make sure I ain't messing with no other married women and shit as soon as they get out of this shit. Man, nigga, fuck this. I'm gonna go fuck some niggas, bitch. I gotta go move this dope. I gotta get the bag, Now, you be mad if the Most High would say, you lying motherfucker, don't call me no more.
Yeah, for real. For real. And he was like that for a while. That's why we were thrown in slavery.
That's right.
Because that was that point where he was like, man, I don't give a damn if you get raped no more, bitch. you done so much hurt to me to where I don't even care right now. I don't care what happens to you right now, man. That's how much hurt we did to the Most High, man. You love a chick with all your heart, and here she is treating you like you don't even matter, man. Like your love don't even fucking matter. That's gonna make a man want to kill her.
That's right.
Because hey, real love can be deadly. All right, real love can have repercussions, man. That's why you don't just play with people love. You don't play with the Most High love, man. He loves us to the point he will kill you if you go against him, man.
That's right.
Okay?
There ain't no dope to that. I mean, that's legitimate. That's fact.
That's right. You still got that verse up?
Yep.
Go ahead.
Run it back and get the second verse.
Second verse.
Lift up thine eyes unto the high places, and see where thou hast been lying with. In the ways hast thou sat for them, as the Arabian in the wilderness, and thou hast polluted the land with thy whoredoms and with thy wickedness.
So we've been spiritual whores unto the Lord, man. Let's get Micah 1 and 6. We've been spiritual whores unto the Lord. More so speaking of the man, because the man is the head of the woman. When you go into the scriptures and you see where it says children of Israel, you go into that word children in the Hebrew is ban, which means son. So when you hear children speaking of the sons of Israel, okay, the Most High speaking to the men first and foremost. Now, when you hear the Most High say things like, daughters of Zion, that could be speaking of Israel as a whole, the male and the female, but still focusing on the male first.
That's right.
Because the male is the head, man. So the male played the harlot against the Most High. So the Most High had to treat the hoe like a hoe supposed to be treated, man. Okay? And that's us. Go ahead, Micah 1 and 6.
This is the book of Micah, chapter 1, verse 6. Therefore, I will make Samaria as an heap of the field, and as plantings of a vineyard. And I will pour down the stones thereof into the valley, and I will discover the foundations thereof.
Keep going.
And all the graven images thereof shall be beaten to pieces, and all the hires thereof shall be burned with the fire. And all the idols thereof I will lay desolate, for she gathered it to hire of an harlot, and they shall return to the hire of an harlot.
And there you go, man. So here it is. You're supposed to be joined unto the Lord, and you go into these idols for your protection, man. Here it is. You looking at a damn statue that don't even move. You go to the statue, ask it a question. Hey, statue, can you tell me what the day is going to be like tomorrow? You're going to look like a dumbass because it's just going to stand there, man. But then you're going to have Jake come up, giving praises to a goddamn statue, man. That ain't even saying nothing. Can't speak, don't breathe, it don't shake, it don't do shit until you touch it, man. You got to be a dumbass.
That's what I said, bro. I don't get it.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy as hell. There's no way. You done seen the miracles of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai, and even after seeing it, you still a nigga.
There is a miracle done every second that a nigga's breathing on the face of the planet. Just like gravity, holding the oceans at bay instead of letting it overflood onto the sea, onto the actual land that we live on. If you can't see that and you think that, well, there's a scientific reason behind, shut the fuck up.
Exactly. People try to get all philosophical like you sounding smart is supposed to make it true. You can sound as smart as you want to, man. It don't make it true if it's total bullshit. Period, man. You can use a 20-letter word, man. Every other word, okay? It don't make it true. All right? Go ahead.
Therefore, I will wail and howl. I will go stripped and naked. I will make a wailing like the dragons and the mourning as the owls.
Man, Israel been stripped naked, man. We done lost our heritage. That's like you taking your woman clothes off of her. Give me your bra, give me your panties, give me your pants. I'm already at the point now, I'm so mad at you, I don't even care if other men see you naked at this point, bitch.
That's right.
You done me so dirty. Now I'm to the point, I don't care if they rape you. I don't care if they abuse you. I don't care what they do. Because this is what you want, right? This is the love story. The Most High is about domestic violence. He beat his woman, and one of the brothers was going into that, man.
That's right.
Don't you realize the Most High over and over again beat his woman when she was doing wrong? Now, I'm not saying all you men out there,
don't do that shit now.
He's saying, go beat your wife. See,
don't do that
false
now.
False prophet. He said, beat your wife.
You
You
know?
know?
Saying that.
No, we ain't saying that. And in fact, if you are beating your wife, that ain't my business.
That's your wife.
That's your wife. But you better consider where the hell you at. Let's get yeah, that's a good
I'm
verse.
sorry. You better
Ezekiel,
remember where you at.
Ezekiel 23. I believe it's Ezekiel 23, bro.
23 and
Try 7. No, try 1. Just start from 1.
23 and 1.
Yeah.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 23, verse 1. The word of the Lord came again unto me, saying, Son of man, there were 2 women, the daughters of one mother.
And what's those 2 women? The southern and the northern kingdom, which symbolizes the whole 12 tribes of the nation of Israel.
That's right.
Go ahead.
And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth.
Being spiritual sluts, man. That's symbolic to your woman being a slut. Okay? You don't want to hear about that. That will piss you off if a woman you cared about, you hearing her reputation throughout the streets, man. And it ain't from her who you heard it from.
That's right.
Okay? Either way it goes, man, it's not a good feeling. Go ahead.
There were their breasts pressed, and they were bruised.
Now imagine a woman coming up to you and pushing her breasts together, trying to look good, trying to get attention from other men. That's symbolic to Israel, man. Being a whore, serving other idols to get the attention from other nations and their gods. Just like if a woman came to you, man, she had some big ass cha-chas, and she pushed them things together, as a man, it's going to make you feel a certain kind of way. That's what Israel did spiritually. Read that verse again.
And they committed whoredoms in Egypt. They committed whoredoms in their youth. There were their breasts pressed, and they slackened, and there they bruised the teats of their virginity.
Go ahead.
And the names of them were Aholah, and the elder, and Aholabah.
And that's symbolic for the nation of Israel. Okay? The southern and the northern kingdom. Go ahead.
Her sister, and there were mine, and they bare sons and daughters. Thus were their names: Samaria is Aholah, and Jerusalem Aholabah.
That's right. In Samaria, that symbolizes the northern kingdom. All right? And Jerusalem symbolizes Judah. Go ahead.
And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors, which were clothed with blue captains and rulers, all of them desirable, young men, horsemen, riding upon horses.
And that's how Jake is now, man. They get influenced by Western culture. They see the Western military. They want to go to the army because to them it looks powerful. They like how it looks, man. It's desirable into the eye to feel like, oh man, I can go to the military. I can get it, a 20% discount on this. I can be looked at as some brave hero.
Pay for my college.
Yeah, exactly, man. So you get to feeling good, and you totally become a heathen. You become like the nations around you, man. You totally forget about Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Now you fighting for Esau. Go ahead.
Neither left she her whoredoms brought from Egypt, for in her youth they lay with her, and they bruised the breast of her virginity, and poured their whoredom upon her. Whereof I have delivered her into the hand of her lovers, into the hand of the Assyrians, upon whom she doted.
And there's the Most High saying, look, man, you can have her. Abuse her, do what you want with her, man. And you got to think. Imagine a man saying that to his woman. Deep down inside, he cared about her. It kind of hurt probably saying it to her, but you so mad now it's like you forced me to pretty much become your enemy. To where now I don't even care no more because you've hurt me that much. To where now I want to see something happen to you. I don't care what happens to you. Just get away from me.
That's right.
And go to them. Go deal with them niggas. They got the rims and they stunting over there, right? That's what you want. Go over there. Go ahead.
These discovered her nakedness. They took her sons and her daughters and slew her with the sword. And she became famous among women, for they had executed judgment upon her.
Let's go to Jeremiah 6 and 2. We'll pull out a few more, man. We'll call it a wrap. Honestly, I might just start recording with this phone.
Why was wrong with the tablet?
It's just more convenient with the phone.
Yeah.
Because there's a little editing app I got on there I can use. My tablet's a little more, complicated.
I got you. I'm at it. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 6, verse 2. I have likened the daughter of Zion to a comely and delicate woman.
So not only did the Lord's spiritual woman commit adultery, he's likened his women, his spiritual women, unto a beautiful woman. So imagine you having a beautiful woman, as they will call a trophy wife, But then all of a sudden, other men got bragging rights to your woman.
Oh, yeah.
She looking good and everything. So you just imagining that's my piece of ass. Looking good. And she'd have let another nigga have it. And then she'd have let that nigga have it. And I done did everything for her. She got a roof over her head. Her bills is paid. She all right. But no, that ain't good enough. She want to go to them.
That shit make you want to shoot fire from your eyes like this bitch.
And that's like a woman stooping so low. She got a billionaire husband. She committed adultery on her billionaire husband for Tyrone that just got out the pen. And then the billionaire husband just dropped the bitch. You really gonna tell me you're gonna sacrifice having everything? You're good. You're set.
That's right.
Over an adulterous moment. And that's Israel, man. You mean to tell me everything the Lord did, to hell with it. We want the gold over here. We want to be like these nations over there. We want to live like this. We want to feel like we're free from the law. We don't want to be corrected. We want to be free. Freedom is not destroying yourself. That's death. Freedom is life.
Wake them up.
Freedom is having boundaries and knowing where to move and how to move. That way you can keep moving.
That's right.
Go ahead.
The shepherds with their flocks shall come unto her. They shall pitch their tents against her round about. They shall feed everyone in his place.
Let's go to, what book is that?
We are in Jeremiah 6:2.
Let's go to Ezekiel again. Ezekiel 6. Every man has gone through, as they will call a quote-unquote heartbreak.
Oh, yeah.
The Most High went through that with us, man. We're probably going to close out with this one.
6 and what?
Try 6 and... Let's start at 5.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 6, verse 5. And I will lay the dead carcasses of the children of Israel before their idols. And I will scatter...
The Lord going to kill you in front of your idols, man. The Most High is brutal, man. He said, I will kill you in front of your...
And lay
Hold on.
in front of this shit.
That's like a man saying he see his woman commit adultery. Bitch, I'm going to kill you in front of that nigga. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
right.
The Most High is a Jake. You got to look at how Israel is. Look at how the Israelite man is, especially the southern kingdom. You got to think about the Most High. He the supreme Israelite. Where do you think we get that fierceness from about ourselves, man? If you see a group of Jake going crazy, talking shit, you might get a little intimidated. Like, these niggas look serious, man. Look at Jake when they mad, man. Look at a group of Jake lined up, angry, man. The Most High made these people. That's our people.
That's
the
right.
Most High is the supreme Jake. So he said, bitch, I will kill you in front of that nigga. Okay, I'm trying to paint this picture in today's time where we in right now, man. So you can understand. Go ahead.
And I will lay their dead carcasses of the children of Israel before their idols. And
And
I
we
will
just read Jeremiah 6, how the children of Israel is looked at as a beautiful woman, man. All right? And that's speaking to the man first. Go ahead.
And I will scatter your bones round about your altars. In all your dwelling places, the cities shall be laid waste, and the high places shall be desolate.
Let's go to 10, all the way to 10. No, don't skip, just read all the way to 10.
Okay. And shall be desolate, that your altars may be laid waste and made desolate, and your idols may be broken and cease.
To show you that they're nothing. You gonna leave me for that? And I just destroyed that, man. You gonna leave me for something under me, bitch. What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? I loved you. But see, here's the thing with the Lord. I'm still gonna have mercy on you. This is like a broken relationship. A man and a woman that just keep breaking up over and over and over and over again. And he still keeps accepting her back. So, I gotta say this, man. Any brother out there going through a situation with your woman, don't let nobody tell you y'all argue too much. Y'all break up too much. Let her go. Look at what the Most High did with us, man.
That's right.
You gotta think about that. He done broke up with us repeatedly and still said, I'll let you back. And it was your fault, but I'm gonna let you come back again.
That's right.
Because that's how much I actually care about you. I still care about you, although you a used up slut now. Look what you done did to yourself. Look what you done did to yourself. But I'm gonna clean you up anyway. I'm gonna run the bath water for you anyway, man. Clean yourself up, get you looking good again. Cause you messed up out here. Go ahead.
And made desolate, and your idols may be broken and cease, and your images may be cut down, and your works may be abolished. And the slain shall fall in the midst of you, and ye shall know
That I am the Lord.
The Lord is talking about being a stone cold killer, man.
If you ain't
What
get-
verse is that?
that was verse 7.
Yeah, keep going.
Yet I will leave a remnant, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword
That's the elect of the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
among the nations, when ye shall be scattered through the countries. And they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations, whether they shall be carried captives, because I am broken with their whorish heart. Which
So the Lord is broken with their whorish heart. And that's just like saying the Lord is heartbroken because of Israel's whorish heart, man. The Lord was heartbroken with us, man. Just like Jake now, he can tell you a story about a certain female he loved so much, and at the end of it, he got his heart broke. It's not a good feeling, man. Don't nobody want to go through that, but we did that to the Lord countless times, man. And we're looked at as a beautiful woman. He don't look at us as a mediocre chick. To top it off, not only did you cheat on me, you look good. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that shit hurt, man. You know? So we broke the Lord's heart. And every last one of us within the nation of Israel committed sin. Me, this brother here, all the
Yep.
men of the Lord, we all committed sin. We all broke the Lord's heart, man. All Israel fell.
Not again. Nobody.
That's right, man. Go ahead.
and with their eyes, heart which hath departed from me, and with their eyes which go a whoring after their idols, and they shall loathe themselves for the evils which they have committed and all their abominations.
That's like you got your lady with you, man, and she looking over at the car next to you, and it's a man. He on some rims or something, and instead of her observing you, worrying about what y'all got going on, she looking over to him because of her whorish heart, man. Her eyes don't have the discipline, man. She lacks the discipline. And here you are, you looking away, but she don't realize you looking at her in the mirror. Like the Most High see everything.
That's right.
Like, bitch, I saw you in the mirror. No, I didn't look up. Bitch, yes, you did. So we can't lie to the Most High and say we didn't do nothing. We done sinned, man. The Most High saw it. But now it's to the point where he's calling us back. We done dealt with these different captivities, man. We done dealt with, some of us even being martyrs. Now we're at the point where the Lord is finally going to show us that marvelous work, man. Matter of fact, let's touch Amos 1 or Acts 1, 6-8. We're done, man. The Lord's going to return on a chariot, man, and when he does, You know, the men of the Lord, those who endure, and the rest of the great multitude, they're gonna receive a great reward, man.
You said 6 and 1?
1 and 6.
Oh, 1 and 6. I messed up.
No, it's all good, man. It's cold out here, or it's chilly.
Yeah, it's chilly. It ain't as bad as it was. 1 and 6.
It was nicer earlier, though. It's crazy how it just changed just like that.
Yep, that's why I'm still kind of upset about them hand warmers, but
Oh, you didn't get it?
Yeah, I
thought you had them on.
No. I went and got them.
You didn't grab them.
I went and got them out the pouch or out the box or whatever from the store. But I seen that line and all these people and nobody letting me get in line. I just threw it back in the box. Like, I'm getting away from here for I'm saying something.
Gotcha.
This is the book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 6. When they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, Lord, wilt thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
So this question was asked, let's just say roughly 2,000 years ago, man, by the disciples. Because at that time, they really felt in their heart, we're about to get the kingdom. This is the time. This is it. But you got to imagine the heartbreak when that's not the case, man. Because every last one of the 12, except for one, were martyred. They were killed, man. But here they are looking forward to the kingdom like, is it the time that we get the kingdom, Yahushua? And it wasn't time yet. So we done went through all these different carnations, and we're finally at the point where now we can witness, you know, us coming back to our nationality and seeing a great deliverance and a great destruction take place, man.
That's right.
That has been talked about since the beginning. And we're finally coming into that season, man, where we're going to see it with our own eyes. Not through a vision. We're going to live through it, man. That's the season we're in. Okay? Go ahead.
And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in his own power.
Yeah, go ahead.
But ye shall receive the power after that Holy Ghost is come upon you, and ye shall be witnesses unto me both in Jerusalem and in all Judea and in Samaria and in the uttermost parts of the earth.
And now we're in that time where we have some of that power already because we're out here breaking down the scriptures, man. We're out here putting ourselves on the line to promote Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. That takes power. That takes great discipline because this society is totally against the scriptures. So for you to push against that, that takes a lot of testicular fortitude, man. It takes a lot of balls, so to speak. So when Yahushua does return, we're going to receive power. But even before he returns, we're going to receive power. You're going to see brothers, man, literally performing miracles like you saw in the past. You're going to see someone laid out dead on the street, and you're going to see a brother raise him up from the dead. You might see a brother, you know, in line, about to get the guillotine, and out of nowhere, a brother just break through the wall, you know, swoop the brother up, and he gone, just like in the blink of an eye. He ain't even there no more. The brother done delivered him, man. You know, you're gonna see some crazy things, man. The guillotine hit the back of a brother's neck, the blade bend up. And it's gonna be things that happen out of nowhere. Nobody's gonna expect it. Like, wow, you know, I really thought, you know, he was just a normal guy. You see what just happened? The blade just broke on his neck. Wow. Like, is this real? Or this guy just got swooped up in the blink of an eye, he's gone. Did you just see what just happened? A brother that flew from California, swooped a brother up in Kansas, man, and delivered him. The Most High sent him. Put it in his mind, just like that. Go get that brother. Swoop him up out of that situation, man, just to show us power. But ultimately, every one of us, if we're of the elect, we're going to receive that power first. And then through us, the rest of the nation of Israel is going to receive power in the kingdom also. But the power is starting right now in this truth, man. Fighting against the spirits, man.
Wake 'em
Fighting
up.
against the devils. These demons out here, man. Being able to say, even to this day, no matter how opposing people are to it, I'm still in it. I'm still fighting, man. And as long as you fighting, you still got a fighting chance to witness that great power that's promised unto us that the disciples asked about back then, and it just wasn't time yet.
That's right.
But now we're in the season. We know we're in a season because the scriptures don't lie, which are the words of the Heavenly Father, man. So, Kahala Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. With that, I want to say Shalom. We out of here, man.
Shalom.